a 65-year-old man who wears a hat with a little feather in it. Yeah, one of those. Ooh, this makes my stomach hurt. Purely a Netflix and chill scent. Ooh. Baby, she is beat. You know, sometimes I surprise myself because y'all know day to day, I do not look like this. Whew, almost forgot my skills and capabilities. I did. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm finally going to be sharing my fall fragrance haul. I'm so excited. You guys know we love fragrance, so these videos are always exciting. Fall is also the start to one of my favorite seasons. Well, really in Atlanta, our winter is still kind of like a fall, except for like the 1 week where it might snow. A little light dusting. So fall is really my favorite. Fall fragrances are my favorite. They're cozy, they're warm, they're sexy, they're deeper, they're intense. Y'all know that's my thing. So if you would like to see all the babies that I have acquired for fall, then please keep watching. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know you guys love fragrance content, as do I. And you guys would actually be so proud of me because I did not go overboard. Look at God. This is probably the first season, like, you know, you all know I buy fragrance seasonally, in probably over a year where I have not gone out of control buying fragrances. I had a list that was probably 45% as long, but I was like, girl, next year from January to June, like until my birthday, I can't buy any fragrance. So I need to start putting some restraints on myself. I need to start using self-control. So this was my act of doing so. A few of these fragrances were sent by a brand and one is going back tomorrow. So let's get into these babies. Okay, I'm gonna start with probably one of my favorites from the bunch, and I have to give a shout out to my girl Denise Adore because I want to say she is the first person who shared this when I was like, ooh, I think I need it. So this is actually my first Mancera fragrance, and this is Amore Cafe. Oh my goodness. So I love the Mancera bottles because they come in these beautiful gold pouches, which are perfect for traveling, so I do like that. But inside is where all the magic happens, if I can get it out. So this is what the fragrance looks like. This is Amore Cafe, and this is supposed to be like a coffee, vanillic, sweet. It's supposed to be very coffee forward. First of all, I love it. I have to say, I've been using this. I just haven't been openly sharing it. You guys know sometimes I do that because I can't contain myself. I'm so excited. So I've been wearing this fragrance since I received it, really just to bed. I haven't really been wearing fragrance too much during the day because it is still like a little warm here. I mean, I'm on trend with the smoky eyes and the fall fragrances because we have to play the part. It is still fall, but it's still a little warm in Atlanta. So I've been wearing this baby to bed. My mouth is watering. It smells so good. Okay, so to me, I get caramel, vanilla, maybe like benzoin, and coffee. But to me, this smells like a caramel coffee, a caramel frappuccino. It's very heavy on the caramel. This is just gorgeous. Now, when I was thinking about this, I was like, is this a scent that I would repurchase? I don't know. I have a handful of fragrances now that are very gourmandy, that are very food forward. I think when I finish my really gourmand fragrances, I probably won't purchase them again. I'll look for something else. But I like this because it smells like straight up caramel and coffee, like a cappuccino, a frappuccino, a latte, something of the sort. It's very caramel forward and then coffee, but there is some vanilla in it as well. It's just syrupy, yummy, and very sweet. Now, I do still think it's androgynous. I think a man would smell amazing in this scent. Yeah, but I love this. It is very edible smelling. Like, it literally, you poured a drizzle of caramel in your cup and you're gonna brew a cup of coffee. Like I said, a lot more caramel than cafe than coffee. I have a handful of coffee fragrances, but they're usually mixed with rose. So that's why I wanted to try something different. This baby is amazing. I love the atomizer. Just everything about it is so amazing. So shout out to my girl Denise. I'll link her channel down below. And I definitely want to try more fragrances from Mancera because this one, oh, she surprised me. So yeah, girl, can you talk? No. Mancera Amore Cafe, a stunner. Okay, let's go to our next gourmand. My next fragrance, I was actually sent this from Replica Fragrances. So thank you so much to Replica Fragrances for sending this fragrance. I already posted my first impressions on my TikTok. If you guys aren't following me on TikTok, be sure to do so. But I posted it there and on Instagram. So if you follow me online elsewhere, you already know my thoughts. But this is Replica's new fragrance, Afternoon Delight. And how beautiful is the packaging? So this is reminiscent of being in a Parisian cafe in the afternoon and having a little delicacy, a little pastry. I believe the cookie this is supposed to smell most like is called a Madeleine cookie. I know, like, growing up my mom used to eat them. I've never had one, so I don't know if this is what it smells like or what. But this is Afternoon Delight, and y'all, I love it. When I first tried it, I was like, oh, that's interesting, because this is very light. I mean, even if you see the juice, but it does have vanilla. It has like maybe even whipped cream. It smells like baked goods, but I smell like a coconut scent. It's a little lactonic. So let me spray it in the packaging actually. It's coconut, it's milky, it's creamy, it's vanillic, it smells like a baked good, but it's very light and airy. But I do think since it has vanilla, it will macerate and potentially darken and get a little deeper. But from what I know about the Replica fragrances, because they did send me their fragrance wardrobe and I reviewed it, so I'll link that video down below if you'd like to see it. A lot of their fragrances are supposed to be very nostalgic, but they're also supposed to be light enough to layer, to create your own scent memories. So I really do enjoy that. This is not a thick and heavy gourmand like Amore Cafe. So whereas I would wear this out, I would wear it on a date, I would wear it to bed. For me, at least right now, Afternoon Delight is purely a Netflix and chill scent. And when I say Netflix and chill, I literally mean me, myself, and I sitting on the couch watching Netflix. It's a cozy scent. It makes me want to snuggle up with my dog under a blanket, eat some snacks. Like, this is the vibe. It's a wonderful scent for wearing around the house. I enjoy it, but it's not thick, heavy, and intense. It's more light, airy, and fluffy, but it's very just, it's pretty. This is really pretty. It just smells like a lightly sweetened, fluffy, whipped, baked good with like coconut. It smells like coconut to me. Coconut is not a note, but I get a little bit of coconut. So once again, thank you so much to Maison Margiela Fragrances, Replica, the fragrance line, for sending this over. And I love that they sent this little cap, because now I can travel with any of my Replica fragrances, because y'all know they don't come with a cap. So that's Afternoon Delight, and she is delicious. This was not the month or week to do this video because I'm fasting right now. And so all these gourmandy scents are making my stomach hurt because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna have to go pray after this because whew, flesh is weak. Okay, my next fragrance is my one and only BDK fragrance. Do you guys think you can guess what it is? I did a BDK discovery set video. I'll link that down below as well, because so many of my girls and guys on YouTube love BDK. I tried Gris Charnel and Gris Charnel Extreme, because those were the two that I really wanted. And surprisingly, I really did not like them. But I did find some other fragrances. So if you remember that video, then you know which fragrance this is. BDK Velvet Tonka. And I have only opened this once. Okay. Forgot how you open this. Oh, she's so cute. So I love the little packaging moments. And let me get the fragrance out. So this is what Velvet Tonka looks like from BDK Parfum. Love the bottle. It's simplistic. It's elegant. Yeah, love it. Okay. Whew. Okay, so this is your almondy, tonka, suede-y, sweet scent. Very androgynous. I'm putting her on now. I would love to smell this on a man. Ooh. So it kind of smells like cherries or almonds and tonka beans and a Cabbage Patch Kid kind of. Like a little powdery, but it's also sweet and smooth and just yummy. This is like the epitome of a sweet, smooth fragrance. I do believe some of... No, the notes are not on the box. They're not. But to me, I get like almond, tonka, vanilla, a floral note. But this is very androgynous. This is beautiful. I did purchase the Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud Tonka, and I hated it. It smelled like Play-Doh. So that is supposed to be like a dupe or similar scent to Velvet Tonka. And what I can say, first of all, the atomizer is beautiful. We look high quality, okay? We love that. This doesn't smell like Play-Doh. It smells like almond and tonka and white florals. Ooh, like it smells like an elevated Jergens lotion. Jergens lotion plus florals. Ooh, I just love it. It's smooth, it's sweet, probably a little vanilla, it's sexy, it's androgynous. I just want to wear this to dinner. Yeah. You hear? Yeah. So this is a lovely scent. Once again, this is BDK's Velvet Tonka. I like it a whole lot better than the Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud Tonka. This is masterfully blended. It's blended so well where it's hard to discern the other notes. Maybe it has like some mandarin orange or some honey. It's very sweet and syrupy and tonka and just almondy. It is beautiful, smooth as ever, smooth as a 65-year-old man who wears a hat with a little feather in it. Yeah, one of those, but in a good way. It's very smooth, very lovely. I love this BDK Velvet Tonka. I'm so glad that I have my first BDK fragrance. Okay, my next fragrance, I have to shout out to my girl AI the Great and also Brown Girl Luxe. Brown Girl Luxe shared a video maybe last year and she was talking about this fragrance and I asked her like, ooh, what like, do you think I would like that fragrance? Is it very feminine? Like, how is it? And then I looked it up and then AI the Great, I know she had talked about this like many years ago when she first started YouTube, I believe, when she did a Kilian overview, like sharing all her fragrances. And so I blind bought this. I have gotten away from blind buying and now I know why. This fragrance is going back for two reasons, and I'll get to that when I share it. But this is Kilian's Woman in Gold. When I shared a little sneak peek of it on my Instagram, so many of you all thought that I got Angel's Share and I did not. I believe the Angel's Share box is a little different also, but I do have a fragrance that's similar to that and I'll link it down below. So this is how Woman in Gold comes. Ooh. Okay, you already see my first impression. Yeah. Ooh, this makes my stomach hurt. Okay. So the first reason why I'm returning it, I don't know if you can see, is because about this much of the fragrance is missing. As soon as I opened this in the box, I could smell the fragrance and I was like, why? I don't know if I like that. But it leaked. So the cap was not put on tightly and there's probably 15% of this juice missing. So she's going back for that reason. But also I do not like this scent. To me, this is like a citrusy sunshine vanilla. It's powdery. I'm sorry, this smells like a little old lady. This is very mature. And it's so interesting because when I looked up this fragrance like on Fragrantica, a lot of people were saying very beautiful, very feminine, like the epitome of a feminine woman. Maybe this is old, I don't know. But it almost smells like sour milk and citrus. I don't want to smell anything like this. Sour milk powder and citrus and vanilla. I was expecting something way different. maybe it's a bad batch. I don't know. But Woman in Gold by Kilian is going back tomorrow. I really thought I was gonna like this because I usually love all the fragrances that Brown Girl Luxe likes and AI the Great, especially Kilian. But she's just a little too tart and citrusy for me. Yeah, and it smells like the sun. I need more sweetness out of this, maybe a little rose. I'm not sure, but this was not for me. Possibly I have a bad batch. I'm not sure, but Kilian's Woman in Gold makes my stomach sour, so she is going back. But also because the bottle was leaking, so yeah. No bueno for that. Okay, and my last two fragrances I was sent from Aaro. So this is Azaaro's Most Wanted Eau de Toilette. Let me see. Ooh, these eyes. Okay, so this is Azaaro's Lord Jesus. I can't even see. This is Azaaro's Most Wanted Eau de Toilette Intense. This is actually a fragrance for men. And at first I was like, why are they reaching out? Obviously, like, I like feminine fragrances, but I also love a good masculine scent. And then I figured I could share whichever one I don't like with a man in my life. So this is the Eau de Toilette Intense. This is nice. This is like your fresh, earthy, woodsy, spicy men's cologne. Does this smell like something I've never tried before, even as a woman? Absolutely not. It's fresh though. I think that most men getting into fragrance will really enjoy this. It's very light. Yeah. Light, fresh, green, spicy. It's not offensive. There's nothing super extraordinary about it, but it's not bad either. So once again, this is Azaaro's Most Wanted Eau de Toilette Intense. I do like this, but not for me. The next baby is Azaaro's Most Wanted Eau de Parfum Intense. Let me make sure. Yes, Eau de Parfum Intense. So the bottle is deeper, like the bottom of this bottle is transparent. This one is not. So obviously I already knew, oh, I'm gonna like this a lot more. Okay, this smells deep and sexy and spicy. It has way more depth. It's like a spicy, sweet, herbal, not herbal, but like a little sweet. So this reminds me actually a lot of Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Intense. I have that in my collection and this smells very similar. The scent notes are very deep, they're spicy, they're sweet. A little bit of freshness in this, but definitely the nighttime version of the Eau de Toilette Intense. And once again, this is the Eau de Parfum. I think if you're a woman who likes masculine scents and you like deep and spicy and sweet, but also like, what are the notes in here? I'll put them across the screen, but this is nice. It almost smells like it has a tobacco note. It's very, very sweet and deep and intense. I do like it. I'm interested to see how it's going to wear on my skin. I'm not going to wear it today because I'm not going anywhere and I may not like it, so I don't want to be in a confined space like that. But of the two, this is definitely my favorite. So I would say if your guy likes Uomo Born in Roma Intense by Valentino, he will probably like this. If your guy likes a fresher, herbally, bright, woodsy scent, he's gonna like this. Something like Jimmy Choo Man, something like Mont Blanc Legend, the original, he would like this. Very light, great for daytime, very deep, very sexy, great for nighttime or date night. So thank you so much to Aaro for sending over these fragrances. I'm definitely gonna keep the Intense Eau de Parfum. I'm definitely going to keep the Eau de Parfum Intense and I will give this one away. So that's all I have to share for my fall fragrance haul. I am very proud of myself once again for not going overboard with fragrances. It is very easy for me to say just because I can do something, I can do it and I will. So using self-control and restraint in this way is hard, but I can do it, and this is just an example. So definitely I still have some good scents to try out and wear for fall. Stay tuned for more great fall content, and I will link a top fragrances for fall, and I will link a top fragrances for fall video that I have done. I love you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried any of these scents. Which are your favorite? Have you tried some and you don't like them? I'd love to know that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.